Hi, Alex here from Rebeloper.com, and in this video we are going to set up our in-app purchases in iTunes Connect for our anti-Candy Crunch source code. Well, for the anti-Cookie Crunch version of it. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, now let's go to our Cookie Crunch. Well, not the preview. I want to select our iTunes Connect tab and let's go to My Apps. And we want to create a new app inside our iTunes Connect dashboard because we want to create in-app purchases for this app. And what we are going to do today is create our IDs, because all you need to do is create your IDs, and then in the next video we are going to add those IDs into code so everything works fine. That is all you have to do. You don't have to write code for your in-app purchases. So select iOS. The name will be Crunch and Anti-Cookie Crunch 2. Let's choose our language, English, US please, and the bundle ID. And if you can't find your bundle ID, make sure to go back to your Xcode project and well, go to capabilities and then enable and disable one of your capabilities. In-app purchases is just fine, and then your Xcode project should automatically create your app ID in your developer account. Well, this is a whole mouthful, but we have done it in the previous videos, so go ahead and check them out if you don't know what I'm talking about. So here it is, Anti-Cookie Crunch 2, and it is an Xcode generated bundle ID. And the SKU, let's say, let's create it. Maybe the SKU number isn't taken, and it isn't, and we are ready for creating our app in iTunes Connect. And of course, we are going to start off with our features, and under features, let's create a new in-app purchase. So make sure you are selected, you are in in-app purchases, in the in-app purchases tab, and then you just click on the plus button. Now, what kind of in-app purchase do we want to create? Well, we have consumable, non-consumable, auto-renewable subscriptions, and non-renewing subscriptions. Okay, but what type are there in anti-Candy Crush? So let's go back to Xcode and let's see what type there are in the Rebeloper store setup. Now, let's just scroll all the way up, and now here we have our shared secret. We will implement that in a little bit, but for now, let's see. Non-renewable subscription, not applicable here. Not applicable. Here we have no ads, and that is a non-consumable, and this is the first in-app purchase that we are going to create, and that will be no ads. Okay, so a non-consumable, that is we cannot consume it. Once you purchase it, you have it for life. It's not like coins or bananas. Okay, let us stop talking bananas and wait for iTunes Connect to load the setup of our in-app purchase. Here we are. Reference name, no ads. And now the product ID, and this is very, very important of all the time, but it is quite important in our anti-Candy Crunch setup. And if you not this one, this one, okay. If you read all of this when creating your in-app purchase ID, make sure it confirms to the following formula, and then you just append your in-app purchase name to the bundle ID. So what we need to do is select our in-app purchase, our bundle identifier. Let's just put it in here for now. And add a dot there. Let's go back to our iTunes Connect Rebeloper store setup and just scroll down here, and let's just copy this out, no ads. So this is how you construct it. You just go back there, the dot has been added, and we append the no ads, and this is how the product ID should look like. Our bundle identifier, a dot, and then our in-app purchase name. In this case, com.rebeloper.anticookieCrunch2.no-ads. Make sure the bundle identifier is there. Okay. Pricing, well, pricing should be our tier 1. And localization, yeah, we localize it in English US, no ads. And the description, remove all ads from the game. Good stuff. Now, if you want, then you can choose the App Store promotional. This is optional. Anti-Candy Crunch supports this, and you can add 124 by 124 pixels promotional image, and everything should be taken care of automatically. We will not do this for now. Instead, we are going to scroll down and choose our screenshot. So let us just add a dummy screenshot here, or better yet, let's create our screenshot. Okay, so what we want to do is run on our, let's see here, on our iPhone 8 simulator, maybe. Well, it doesn't really matter because we are going to set it to size in Photoshop, but for now let us just wait for it to build and run. And now let us just go to, and here we have our test ad. Good work on the previous lesson. Let's go to our shop and let us hit command. Product identifier is invalid. Okay, no problem. We are going to add command S and no, not Siri. So go to simulator, new screenshot. Okay, and you should have a screenshot on your desktop. Let's double check here. And here we have our simulator screenshot. Good stuff. Now we want to make it this to size. First of all, let's try if this is the correct size. So let us just go to screenshots, simulator. Let's open it. Let's see if iTunes Connect accepts it, because there is a restriction in what size those screenshots have to be. It is. So take a look at your iPhone 8 simulator and create a screenshot. So let's save this. And there you have it. You have created your first in-app purchase for Anti-Candy Crush, and it is ready to submit. If you have omitted some of these, well, maybe it will write here missing metadata, so make sure you have added all of these. Let's go back to the in-app purchases tab, and now we are going to create the other in-app purchases that are these virtual currency packs. They are stars 1, stars 2, stars 3, and they will give an amount of stars to the user. Now, these are consumables. So let's go ahead and create a new consumable. Let's create it. So, reference name. And I will take a look at how many stars will the user actually get. And here we have it, 39, 99 and 199. So let's name this 39 stars. Okay, the product ID. Remember, you need to have your, let's just stop this from running. You need to have the bundle identifier and your in-app purchase name. Okay, where is it? In the Rebeloper store setup, and this is our in-app purchase name. So we just paste it in here. Okay, pricing, well, tier 1 is okay with me. Localization, and that is 39 stars, 39 stars. And description, and the screenshot should be the same because it's the same shop. Okay, good stuff. Now we have created our first consumable in-app purchase. Now for the second and the third in-app purchase, you need to do the same, so I will just simply fast forward this for you. Great, we have created our free consumables and you don't even have to change anything in the code, but we will take a look at that in a future video. Okay, now what you want to do is just simply build and run your simulator, and maybe of course you know that you cannot test in-app purchases in the simulator, but you can test them if they are available by just checking, and these prices should reflect your selected prices, and now you know that your in-app purchases are already set up in iTunes Connect. Of course, shared secret is not as important, so I will just simply remove some of it, and that is it. Okay, because shared secret is for auto-renewable subscriptions, and auto-renewable subscriptions aren't available, well, maybe just yet, in Candy Crush. Now, that is all you have to do to set up your in-app purchases in iTunes Connect and of course in the code. Now, in-app purchases can go wrong all the time. That is why I have created a separate playlist only for in-app purchases on my YouTube channel, and you can find it if you want to. And there is a last lesson there, a last episode, I believe it's the 7th, where I just can talk about debugging in-app purchases, why in-app purchases will not work for you. Maybe you have a tax information missing. There could be a lot of missing pieces, why your in-app purchases are not working. Okay, go ahead and take a look at that if you have any issues with these in-app purchases. If not, then we are going to move on to the next lesson in the next video, and that is localizing our app. So I will see you in the next one. Hit the like button down below and share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel if you are on the YouTube channel. And if not, if you are watching this on the other platforms, then go ahead and take a look at the next video, and I will see you in the next one.